What up, homies? And welcome to Silverback Atmosphere. My name is JoJo and Happy New Year. Sparkles. Welcome to the very first episode of 365 Days to the Best Shape of My Life. Yes, thank you. I can't wait to get into this with y'all, but first you gotta check this shit out. This is Escanor, the lion son of pride. Look at him in all his majesty, weak, frail, but willing. This is Escanor before he liked this video and subscribed to Silverback Atmosphere. Now this is Escanor after you like and subscribe to Silverback Atmosphere. Look at him. What a beast of a man. Unlock your full potential. Be like Escanor. Subscribe to Silverback Atmosphere. Back to the video. 365 Days to the Best Shape of My Life is inspired by Untitled and Will Smith. And the theme for it all is no more scales. The Will Smith inspiration comes from back on May 4th. Will posted a picture of himself on Instagram showing that he had gotten out of shape. This was in promotion of his book that he came out with, but he had still, gotten out of shape for the role that he just finished playing in King Richard. His main goal was to lose 20 pounds in 20 weeks. And while that's amazing, that's not quite the goal for us in this series, but we'll get to that later. The inspiration that I got from that was accountability. I mean, he put himself out there. He showed that he wasn't, what he once looked like or what people are usually used to seeing him as. One of the biggest things for me is hiding how unhealthy I've become over the years. I always hold my head up to hide my chins. It's just one now, but look at it. I slouch and I constantly pull at my shirt to hide, my man chest, my moobs, my middies, my chesticles, whatever you want to call them. I walk while sucking in my gut, and to be honest, all of that shit is just unbelievably draining. So every day for this 365 day series, I will be posting a picture of myself shirtless on my Instagram. You can find that here. The first picture is going to be up right after this video drops. Being completely honest, I'm not looking forward to it because it's so vulnerable and so just exposing of who I am at this exact moment. But it's got to be done. It's got to be done. So make sure you go check it out so that you can give me some words of encouragement, especially after this first picture. Or just leave some brutal honesty. Honestly, I could take it. I got to this unhealthy version of myself all on my own, and I'm holding myself accountable. The Unis Honest Connection is the concept of uploading a video every day for 1 year. And while I won't be uploading super unique, extravagant, different experiences like Mark and Ethan, it will be treated more like a video diary series, where sometimes you'll get my workouts for the day, what I did or didn't do, goals, eating habits, mental health. Very, very, very big advocate on mental health because I struggle so strongly with it. So those are all things that are going to be included, when I upload videos. I'm also going to try to do various things, different things that I find on the internet, different workouts, different plans, maybe some recipes that I found, that may interest you all, or, things like that. I cannot stress this enough. Our goal for this series is not about weight loss. That's what the symbolism was for smashing that scale. Our goal for the 365 days to the best shape of my life is to be at our best physically and mentally and as healthy as we possibly can. The reason I decided to do this was, I mean, it's been a long time coming, but the absolute trigger for me was that fucking scale. I had a doctor's appointment about 3 to 4 weeks ago, and I had to get weighed. Now, mind you, I hadn't weighed myself in a while. A long while. Like, I know I've put on weight. That shit is painfully obvious. I feel it every second of every day. However, as I walked to the scale, the nurse asked, how much do I usually weigh? You know, so she can set the starting point or whatever. I say in a very low voice, 260. I say 260 because in recent memory, whenever I've stepped on the scale, that's what it's been around. It's been around 260, 255, 265. It just kind of fluctuated between those ranges. So I always just say 260. 5 pounds here, 5 pounds there. Okay. I step on the scale, and this ain't one of those digital scales. It's one of those big, bulky, slidey, doohickey scales. You know what I mean? The ones that go like ka-chung, ka-chung, ka-chung. It was one of those types of scales. I hop on it, and once I step on it, it shoots. I don't remember if it's up or down, but it shoots in the direction that says, hey, this guy is heavier than the weight that you set in here, which was 260. So I'm already feeling some type of way. Now I'm watching as she slides the levers and she fidangles the doohickeys, and to me, this is all happening in slow motion. Got my ass looking like that Mr. Crab meme. You know, I'm shook. Once what feels like an eternity is over, I hear the lady say, 283 pounds. I heard those numbers and my literal heart fell out of my literal ass. I've never weighed this much. 283. 17 pounds away from 300. It didn't make any sense to me, and yet it was super obvious. After the appointment, I rushed home and I took this picture. I didn't even take my shades off. I went in there and said, psh, picture. Once I took that picture, I knew what the year 2022 was going to hold for me. Mental and physical health. So now that you all have a feeling of the why, let's get into certain criteria that I've set to follow. One is eating between 12 and 8. This would be considered fasting, but I'm not calling it fasting. I'm on a specific schedule with my wife because we have a little baby, and it requires me to stay up a little bit later. When I stay up later, I end up eating at like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, you know. So the goal is to avoid that. Get my food in between 12 and 8, and then I can avoid that. So yes, fasting, but I'm not fasting. I'm just eating in a better window. 2, drinking a gallon of water a day. Pretty self-explanatory. Stay hydrated. I'm going to be working out. I'm going to be sweating a ton. And hydration is the key to life. So drink that fucking water. It's delicious. And it's just makes you feel so good. It wakes up your insides and your organs will thank you. 3, no outside foods. No delivery, no takeout, no DiGiorno. Anything that I eat, I have to make myself. And that's just it. You know, this is not only just a part of this process of being healthy, it's also the process of my mental health, finances, you know, spending money on things that you don't need to spend money on. You know, I can make stir fry, I can make shrimp fried rice, chicken fried rice. Why would I go and buy it when I could just make it myself? You know, that way you can control what you're putting into it, so that it's better suited for your body, and not for everyone else's. So those are my 3 rules. Now, tomorrow I will be doing a PT test. A PT test consists of 2 minutes of push-ups, 2 minutes of sit-ups, and a 2-mile run. Which I assume I'm going to walk. There's a very specific reason why I'm starting off with this PT test, and I'll go into details about it tomorrow. So make sure you're here for that. Throw some guesses for how you think I'm going to do in the comments. You know, I already know that it's going to be hell, but I will definitely give it my best shot. Which won't be that great. Please don't forget that every day I will be posting a picture on my Instagram. Once again, you can find it here. I'll also be sure to drop the links in the description. The encouragement will go a long way. And even then, if it's some negative energy, then I'll use that as fuel to light this motherfucking fire. This burning desire that I have for just being a better version of myself, the best version of myself. Be sure to drop a thumbs up and subscribe for more of this wonderful bullshit. Enjoy the rest of y'all day, and I'll see you all tomorrow.